Leos, Baja Divine 144 here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate you as always. Let's get into these messages. Tap that bell for more of my content. To anyone returning, much love. Keep the support coming, Leos. Let's see what's happening for my Leos. Feels like you're about to be recognized or honored in some sort of way. Someone wants everyone to know how much they love you, how much they care for you. I mean, someone has a lot of love to give to you. Yeah, King of Swords, someone wants to make something known about how they feel about you. It could be with a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Someone's ready to take action towards you. You know, Page of Wands here. Someone's like super excited. It could be the beginning of a relationship, or someone just wants to make something known and they're about to take action. And you know, everybody need to listen here, listen here. You know, someone's about to make an announcement or something like that, make something known. This could be someone that you're communicating with, you know, flirting with. Whatever it is something you're quite passionate about. You're going to get recognized for it, and it's a lot of support, a lot of love that comes with it. You are definitely being supported and loved at this time. Ace of Cups. Loving yourself as well. Period. You could be married, have a family, or someone sees that with you. Someone wants to take it there. You know what I mean? It could be that someone's coming in to let everybody know that you off limits. Period. Like, that's mine. It could be something like that. Someone has something they want to say. They realize something, and they want to make something clear to a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? Someone is coming with some truth or something. Someone's definitely helping you in some sort of way, helping you out of a situation, making things right. They don't like the way you was treated. They're about to show you how you should be treated, and they don't care who. I don't care who sees. This is someone who's going to be all about you, period. You know what I'm saying? The worst is over. They want you to know that they're there for your ass. They're going to pick you up. You know, they're going to pick you up in some sort of way. Or you're boost. It's either you're the supporter for a group of people, or someone is definitely like about to like take you to the next level. This person's about to help you in some sort of way. Taurus could be significant. Yeah, you were heartbroken. You were heartbroken or disappointed in a situation. Someone's helping you. You're coming up out of that, you know, and now you're getting the support. This could be like a situation where you came up out of some shit. You know, and you're just getting the support and recognition that you need at this time. Someone could be, you know, they want to keep you stuck. They want to keep you down. But the love for self with Ace of Cups, it's not always about other people loving you and the love someone's giving you. It's about how much you love yourself, the love for self. You know, the strength that you had to pull away from someone. This could be someone who drank a lot. This could be someone who was an abuser in some sort of way. Someone was a manipulator. You know, they kept you very much in your head. You lost out on a lot being with this person. You know what I mean? And you're not going back to that shit. That shit. The strength you had and that for yourself, the love you have for yourself, is pulling you out of a bad situation. And I feel as though someone sees that and they adore your ass. They want people to know that, you know, you belong to them, period. Someone wants to make something clear, you know. Someone knows how you were mistreated. They know how you were done wrong and shit. They could have watched you, you know. They were waiting, you know. They knew that it was only a matter of time. It was calculated. You know, this is King of Swords. They very much a thinker. They overthink, you know. Very smart. very observant, you know what I mean? And they was waiting to be there for you. And this is not in no like bait and switch sort of thing. No, they knew what was happening, but they chose not to interfere. They chose to let that play out. So that could be the last of that, because this person's coming in to sweep you off your feet. You have a lover coming in. You may have to choose between two lovers, two people. One of them, they don't want to admit the truth. They want you to take them back. They're disappointed. They miss you. They could be drinking heavy. You could get some sort of drunk text, or they could do something less out of the out of the blue. They could show up at your job or something like that. That's going to be like on some left field sort of shit. They just want you to bring them back into your life. And they haven't done no type of work and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This person, they're avoiding the situation. They could be like glossing over it. They could come back to you with the hopes of you forgiving them and not talking about what they just done to your ass. And they did your ass dirty. You know what I'm saying? But you do have another situation, because lovers could be two. And this one is ready to make it clear with a lot of people. Someone like, this is me. They cocky about being with you too. If this is not them, this is you. You putting the claims on something. You ain't playing. You letting everybody know this is you. Something is the wrong time. Okay, so yeah, it's not the time for this with this person. It's the wrong time. This is definitely the wrong time for this person to come back into your life, because it could already be that you're taken. That's why this person has to come in and make something clear. Let me clear my throat type shit. Because someone could be coming back towards you thinking that you're single. And that's what they could be telling them. Like, this ain't the time for that. This ain't it. It's the wrong time for this person to come back into your life. It's the wrong time for this person to want to apologize. Like, that shit's over. It's done. This is me. It's all me. Period. Someone wants to make something very clear. You could be 42. Something could happen in 6 days. This could happen in 6 days. Not necessarily. Someone could be an Aries, Pisces. Yeah, someone like, they not having that shit when it come to you. You know what I'm saying? They not having that shit. Yeah, it's time to move forward. And I feel as though that's what you're doing. And someone, they gonna have to accept that you're just moving forward, and it could be very hard for someone, but this ain't the time. And you have someone that's really going to stick their neck out for you, period. And that's gonna be what it is. Okay. Let's see what else, Leos. Let's get some shadow. Let's get a shadow card. Leos, forgiving. They didn't mean to hurt you, but you are holding on to it. Forgiving helps you get past it. So yeah, you're holding somebody accountable. But you could be doing it a little bit too much, You make sure this person does not forget how they done you. Period. Now I understand, I get it, because I do that shit too, but it's also a time for you to let it go. Have your vent time and be done with it. You could be being extra about it. And someone could be trying to call you out on your shit. They're like, damn, I know what I did, but what the hell? You know what I mean? They could have been sneaking and creeping with somebody at the gym. Someone stays in the gym. Yeah, it's your ex. They want you to forgive them. Like, I ain't mean to do that shit. And it's cool. You can forgive them and all that. But as far as you getting back with them, no, I feel as though you may have moved on. Yeah, you got a whole new love affair coming in. Or this ex-lover wouldn't mind having another love affair with you. Someone is sending you messages, lots and lots of messages. And it could be online. It could be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, something like that. Watch out for a Scorpio that may want to come into your life, make something known. They could be quite possessive too early, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But you could end up in some sort of love affair here, Leo. You got a lot going on. You could meet someone because of your pet. The two of you could have that in common. You have the same type of animal or something like that. Okay? Leos, these are energies coming towards you. Talk to you later.